And they're still going with a bit of Jordan.
Alex.
Miss this man. Really, you can nearly pin him for a free kick there for taking a dive.
Yes, but you didn't need to go and hit him, okay? No.
It's good umpiring, though.
As they try and get back into the game. Tigers 27-point leaders. The message is loud and strong to the rest of the competition. Richmond are going to be the very difficult team to beat for this flag. They're on the move here. McIntosh out wide. Castagna, they edge around the boundary. Jack's been good for 2 goals and Lynch for 3 so far. They're under the pump again, the Brisbane defence. Andrews takes out his frustration. Prolonged tackle. The umpire says play on.
Well, they didn't like that, the Richmond boys.
Jack was umpiring halfway through the drill. They didn't like the sling down.
Umpire throws it up. Soldo first to react.
Better.
So it's McIntosh against McCluggage. Great footwork from McIntosh. Sold it on McCluggage and he bounds away. 2 bounces, a third if he wants it. Geez, run a long way.
I forgot all about it. He's that busy admiring his nice selling of the candy. I think he got out the bound. Nice.
Got him.
Can slug the Lions to half forward. He finds McCluggage, had Answorth running one day and Ballard in the other. And the big fella hangs on and takes the mark.
Harris Andrews had a couple of really good moments on his left-hand handball, but he turns inside and there's Ballard.
So we saw Connor Ballard last week breaking through, kicking a goal. And from 55 metres, he has pounded that one and it hits the post. Confidence, good ball used through the middle. Quick turn and kick from Neil. Gets past just about everyone, but not this man. Grimes puts the head down. No whistle. The spinning McCarthy found Cameron. He had to get high to get up.
He's got ahead of him, so there's a bit of space towards the boundary, but that's it.
Neil's running hard to get to the feet of the big fellas, but he's not needed. Jared Lyons takes the mark. It's a must for the Lions right now. Accurate teams last year up until then, and it's continued on this season. Lynch won the first phase, but Andrews is not letting go under any circumstances. 3 option on the interior. Goes long again. Flostone flew. Misjudged it slightly. Lyons quickly getting through to Archie. He saw off 2 Tigers and then kicks it behind. Wow. Umpire calls for a ball up. There wasn't a lot of juice toward the contact. He's been pretty good for the Lions, Archie. High ball from Neil. Bolter again. Is the advantage paid? It's been touched on the line.
Frustrating the Brisbane people because
Higgins had the legs pumping into 50, double grabbed the first time, had time and space and footy. He looks at Bolton, he thought maybe. He kicked it long into the pocket instead to Jack. And even Andrews wasn't big enough to stop it.
He just played that so well.
Came about, and this is the result.
Around it'll go for his 3rd goal, Jack Revolt. He kicked 3 goals in round 1. Only singles since then. But has enjoyed tonight, and he's kicked his 3rd. Brisbane couldn't do it.
And you're deep into the 3rd quarter. You're pushing a bit hard. That's what happens.
Richmond have just been so good at taking away the corridor.
Inside 50.
McCarthy flew and then had to go. Here is McCluggage. McCarthy kept his feet and he knew exactly where Alice Yeoman was. Because getting deep, but he's not going to be in this contest. Off Archie's head. Berry at the back. Neil feeds it for McCarthy. He's been pivotal in them trying to get back into the above. Thanks, Dicko. They're on their way out. And Lynch provided a powerful source of going forward again. Brisbane for 6 behinds. Lynch with the setup kick, not ideal. And Robinson's able to have the luxury of the space and time.
Dominate his opponent. He takes a really positive position against his opposition and backs his athleticism in. He's an exciting prospect.
Well, he finished last year. He played against Brisbane in round 23, still as the 2nd ruckman and part-time forward. Free kick and the advantage, and who better than Dustin Martin to leverage that advantage to perfection again. Higgins, Revolt, he'll come. But there's a free kick going to Lynch. Well, Lynch going for his 4th goal and just to rub it right into Brisbane.
Close.
Almost hit both posts there. A wry smile at the end of all that. Pushing and shoving. Brisbane have not been able to make up any ground whatsoever on the Tigers. They kicked 7 behinds to 1-1. Arts can run and jump. He got up and he wasn't quite sure what to do next, but looked good. That doesn't look quite so good from Witherden. And missed the kick on the interior again. Arts has bounced back up and given it to Pickett. He's got Dusty in the square. You can't ignore Dusty. It might have crept through for a goal.
So it wasn't a free kick because he actually got his hands on the footy, but then Mitch Robinson wanted to stand around and argue with the umpire that it should have been a free kick. Meanwhile, Arts had kept playing footy, ran on and got involved in the play.
He's got to get down in his game. We all love...
Again, knocking down, he gets up again. Here's Dustin Martin closing on the 50. Hasn't kicked a goal yet. Sets up another opportunity for Lynch and Payne.
Back inside the corridor, now you're outside.
Looking to handball back in, but Higgins followed Answorth.
The trouble is now that...
That's 50. On. Can the defender show the forwards how to do it? He's kicked us 2 goals in his career. There's your answer, Brennan Starr. Lynch up the ground, heaves it forward. Dusty gets rid of Gardner from the equation. He had a teammate loose inside the 50, so he popped it over to him. And then at the end of the chain, and another boost for Jack Revolt. He's kicked 4 for the night.
Dustin Martin. It's a fair shove out of him, I thought. It's a fair old...
Not just the young players, it's the umpires that get cut.
Fair old two-handed shove.
Just the ease with which Richmond have been able to shift the ball and hit the scoreboard compared to how hard, how protracted it's been for Brisbane highlights the gap that still exists between these two sides.
Which they handball up, Lyons and then Neal, Archie, they kept coming, so they keep giving. McCluggage and an offering in short, and he finds Zorko on another 50. Bally this time, Dane Zorko. He has, at last.
And that's what they do, Richmond. They just don't take the foot off the pedal. So if you're not on for 4 quarters, they'll open you right up.
Well, they cruise forward again. Sydney Stack.
He struck.
Well, he made such an impact last year, but a bit of injury and just fell off the form as well. Couldn't quite get back for the grand final and the premierships. Arts. It's a set-up kick. There's Lyons from behind.
Here's the Jaden Short. Oh, it's Arts.
Arts. Hungry.
Arts coming the wrong way and Short committing his body as well.
Stack, Pickett, more on the inside, plenty of offerings. Cross goes Bolton's kick. And Arts takes another mark. So Jake Arts, 6 goals in 5 games coming in tonight. That looks pretty decent as well. His 2nd goal.
Started to fix that up. You just wanted to see them rubber stamp that again tonight.
Archie. McInerney calls for it. Well, the shots for goal have really deflated them, haven't they?
Yep.
But all you can do is play credit to Richmond, and this man, Jack Revolt, just ghosted across to the lineup. The career high 70 goals in 2018. Only played for 13 games last year. 24 goals. But this for number 5 for the night.
Richmond and the results the same. It's just the power of their system. They back it in, and it hasn't let them down too often the last few years.
He might still get... Oh, just gets away from Jack. So disappointing night for the Brisbane Lions. They'll still be in 2nd place on the ladder. But the warning signs are there for the rest of the competition. This Richmond side is still the team to beat. Up and up the ladder they go, led by